important before you begin exercising. So complete these simple warm-up exercises before you begin using your Lovehandler. Shoulder rolls. Stand tall with your feet hip distance apart. Place your hands palms down, fingertips pointing backwards on top of your shoulders. Circle your elbows slowly up towards your ears and back down and round. Inhale through your nose as the elbows rise. Exhale through the mouth as they lower. Repeat 15 times in each direction. Torso twists. Stand tall with your feet hip distance apart. Bring your elbows up shoulder height and place your hands together in front of your chest. Tighten your glutes and tuck your tailbone under and aim to keep your hips completely still. Exhale as you twist your rib cage to one side and inhale as you return to the center position, and then repeat on the other side, completing 15 twists in total. So before you begin any exercise program, whether it's on the Lovehandler or not, obviously it's advisable to warm up properly. Warming up's crucial for safe exercising. It releases a fluid into your joints called synovial fluid, which protects your joints, and obviously you need to protect those. Brings warmth to the muscles, starts to oxidate the body, get the blood flowing and preparing you mentally as well as physically for exercise. So this is just one of the warm-up exercises. It's really easy to do, and whether you're beginner or advanced, you want to keep the resistance relatively low relative to your strength. So you can still feel a little bit of work, but there's not too much effort in getting the Lovehandler moving. So Kat, if you want to take your hands and elbows down and assume the neutral spine position, draw your navel into your spine. It's a lower body exercise, so you need to fully release and keep released the bottom section of the Lovehandler, and then just slowly and easily just swing just to the leg, back through center and out to the line of the leg again. So you should find within, a matter of seconds that the body's warming up quite quickly. You're using quite big muscle groups and you're moving over a decent range. And it's also a unique benefit of the Lovehandler that you do get to work aerobically as well as doing the muscle toning work. And so this can be both an aerobic part of your workout as well as part of the warm-up. How's that feeling? Are you getting nice and warm there, Kat?
Yeah, I'm starting to warm up now.
Yeah. So you should feel that the body's getting ready. You're getting the spine moving nicely and preparing yourself for the more challenging exercises ahead. Back extensions. Get onto the Lovehandler and start with the spine in a neutral position. As you inhale, lift the chest and the tailbone and allow the abdominal region to sink. As you exhale, arch the back upwards and tuck your chin into your chest and your tailbone under. Repeat this 15 times in each direction. Hi, I'm Ruth and this is Kat, and together we're going to show you the low to medium resistance shoulder twist, which works the upper body and is suitable for beginners and intermediates using the Lovehandler. So first of all, we want to make sure that the knee setting is correct. So Kat, if you mind just popping yourself on there, one knee in either rest, one hand here on either side, and then drop your elbows to the bar. Now, if your setting is correct, you should be able to get a nice alignment and neutral spine position. Here I can see there's a little bit of a curve in Kat's back, which you want to do away with. So she needs to be extended a little bit further. So can I ask you to come off, and we'll just simply twist, pull and slot it in the next setting, and we'll see if that one suits you a little bit better. Okay, well, it looks good to me. So how does that feel?
That feels a lot better.
Yeah, so you feel the spine is naturally extended, and just support the tummy or support the back by drawing the abdominals up and in a little bit, so you've got a little bit of tightness, and that tension should hold you in place. Keep the weight on this arm and release this hand here, and take the release off by pulling down and then twisting it around to lock it. So that should free up the upper portion of the Lovehandler. Okay, and then settle your elbows on. So the low resistance shoulder twists, you just go either side, and of course the resistance is quite low. You however, need to get the resistance right. Now, does this feel very easy, or does it feel?
This feels very easy.
So you can probably do with doing the resistance a little bit higher, simply by turning this around a little way. Now give it a go. Can you feel a little bit more working there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Now you don't want to go too far, and again, having the resistance at the right setting helps here. If the resistance is too low, you can swing and let momentum carry you beyond the point where you're actually doing some good for your muscles through the upper torso and there around the waist. And as you get fitter and stronger, and if you're in a position where you want to reduce your workout time, of course you can take the resistance a little higher. Do you feel you can go a little bit higher there, Kat?
A little bit,
Yeah, let's try just a tweak more. And how's that?
I can feel that working a lot more.
Yeah, feel that working a lot more. Good. Okay, so that's the low to medium resistance shoulder twist. Right, so now for one of our more advanced moves, which is called the staggered hip twist. So Kat, if you want to get yourself on and nicely aligned, so the hands are around the grips, the elbows nicely rested and the spine fully extended, engage your core. Now it's a lower body move, so we need to release from underneath. And what we're going to do is isolate one side of the body. So once you swing to me a little way and you let the release back up, then that will stop you from going too far away from me. So if you let the release back up, or shall I do it for you? That's it, there we go. Okay, so you're going to stagger. We're going to use this leg to define your range. So if you can divide the distance to this leg by 3, what I want you to do is go 1/3 of the way and just hold it for a little while, then 2/3 and hold it, then 3, and then can return to the start position and release. Have a little breather and do that again. So 1/3, 2/3, and then all the way, and release. Okay, how does that one feel?
It feels a lot harder.
Yeah, it certainly is challenging, and you will find, particularly when you first introduce this to your exercise program, that 3 or 4 repetitions either side will be quite challenging, and you may want to alternate before you start upping the number of repetitions you do. Do you want to give it one more go?
Yeah.
And release. Lovely, good technique. Okay, so now we're going to do probably the most advanced exercise the Lovehandler has to offer, which is why we've chosen Steph for the task. So Steph, if you want to pop on for me and make sure you're well positioned on there with your nice neutral spine position, and just engaging the belly by lifting up a little bit. So this particular exercise not only isolates the lower part of the body, it isolates one side at a time. And in order to do that, what we want to do is release from below, swing a little bit towards me, let go of it, and so the pin is up and prevents you from going back to that middle position. Now, to work the core a little bit harder, what we're going to do is lift an arm. The easier 2 options is to lift the arm opposite to the side you've swung towards. So do you want to give that one a go first for me, Steph, by lifting this hand, placing it on your back, palm up, and then squeezing your hips towards me up to the line of that leg, and then let it go. Trying to use equal control both on the upwards and the downwards motion. If that is easy, of course you can always up the resistance. How's that feeling, Steph?
Really intense.
It's really intense and it's really hard. So as you can see, Steph's no wimp, and it is a very, very challenging exercise, and it's not one I would recommend for you if you're new to exercise or new to the Lovehandler. You really need to master the general exercises before you go on to this one. Do you want to have a little breather there, Steph? Get your breath back and return that first hand to the bar. If, however, you are super strong and you find that option quite easy, the second option is to take the arm closest to me, which actually is the arm that corresponds to the side you're twisting towards off the bar, and again attempt to twist the hips up and over. And as you can see, even with someone like Steph, that is quite a challenging move, because the displacement of the weight really means that these muscles have to work super hard to get your hips shifting.
Can't do it.
Would you agree with that, Steph?
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Okay.